He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. He's got great speed. Got a little room. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. No guts, no glory. Caught it in the end zone. Didn't hesitate for a millisecond to take that thing back, and boy, did it pay off.
And this is why kickoff returns are so exciting. There's so much space between you and the other team flying down the field. The only time you're going to be provided that much space, and you could tell he knew what to do with that space. Kicked on the Jets by Felicia.
On the move from inside his 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Here comes the option. He'll pitch it. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. The Rebels come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going.
And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26. And the Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. On the option. Now the toss. And he's swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, what makes this offense so difficult to defend is they've got receivers that have speed and that can separate. On the first drive of the game, they found a soft spot in the middle of the field, and they took advantage.
Now on the option. He'll toss it. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lacey.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. He'll try to do it himself. There's some room. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 for the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of yards and pick him up and put him down, and I'm faster than most of your other guys, too, so good luck stopping.
Grab behind the line. It's Gill. Runs it all the way down, almost to the 10. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 12.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
On the option. But nowhere to go. stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback.
Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's loose down the side. The 40. The 20. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Bulldogs. How about this defense taking one back to the house? On to attempt the try. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. That is a defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, one with it, and they don't stop you until the band starts playing. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Goes to the option. Quick toss. They make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Going to try to get it himself. Maybe some room here. Coming through that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
He did a really good job on third down, knowing where the sticks were, making sure he got past it. Listen, quarterbacks can get hit near the goal line punching in. On third down, those are those situations where it's okay to put the quarterback's body on the line.
So now it's second and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. There he goes. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Rebels are rolling down the field.
Hey, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. He's done this time and time again here in the first half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Quarterback may change this route. Motion from the wide receiver. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Moving out to the right. Makes the catch. They knew the line they had to defend, and to keep him from getting to the 30, and they do it and force a fourth down. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after After reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got enough for the first. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Great job by the back on the option.
What I like about this running back is he can do it different ways. He can hurt you running between the tackles. He's got great vision, but he's also got a lot of speed. And I love the fact that this offense can go option. They can trust the quarterback to make the right decision, pitch it out to him wide, and then you see the speed. There's so many different ways in the running game. This guy can hurt you, and you saw it right there on that long, explosive play.
And these decisions to go for two, you see more and more of it throughout a game, chasing points, and then in the end, you wonder if this just comes back to bite you.
He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Frazier. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Gets it out quickly. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Rebels. The defense takes matters into its own hands. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
So they chose to just go ahead and kick it, so they're still down by one. He'll bring it out. It's Phillips. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Buys a little time. Got his man downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. Georgia comes quickly to the line.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He goes right back to the air.
Well, that's not a bad 3 plays in a row. Palmer, you probably never did that in your...
Touchdown, Dogs! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole first half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
Interesting decision here, but if they make the 2, it'll be a 2-possession game and a 9-point lead. He wants to throw it. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a scoring toss from 27 yards out. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Forced out of the pocket. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He just missed the target on that one. Gotta put it on his body.
And I tell you what, I know it's little when these QBs miss and the ball's not right to them, but man, it makes such a difference with yards after the catch, and in this case, even catching the football. It was just a little bit off, and it just made it a little bit difficult for his wide receiver to try to make the catch.
From the gun on third down. Complete in the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now we get a timeout taken by the Rebels. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Rebels will have it first and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Looking to the big tight end. The short hands. It's Haas. They get him down at the 36. It will be a first down. Ole Miss calls its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Pressure coming. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down. Excellent job using the clock. They get the timeout. 2 ticks remaining, and now they can put up points before going to the locker room. Dead center perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6. returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Rebels offense is back on the field. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And the Rebels want to move quickly.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. With the catch, it's Lacey. There's a crease. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision.
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Makes the grab. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
It's a first and 10 from the 42-yard line. To the air, it's Stockton. He'll pull it down. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks. To the air on first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Dogs in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. Middle of the end zone. He's got it.
And this is the part of the field where you gotta love to have the big tight ends. These guys are used all over the field now. Find those mismatches, Palmer. Nice throw, nice catch.
Man, I remember a time when tight ends were good for 5-yard out routes and blocking. How nice is it to have a guy with this guy's size and speed just stretch the field vertically, get into the end zone quickly, and be a great target for you? That's every quarterback's dream.
Got his man. He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the two-pointer is no good.
Georgia 28, Ole Miss 16. Number 91, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.